Hi, I'm Dave Owens, your garden guy. Hey guys, we're looking at a lot of different types of flowers. I want to show you one that's still growing a little bit. He's hanging on. This is our hollyhocks right there. We go ahead and let these guys bloom out, and it takes about 2 years, but it is an excellent plant out here. Then, well, of course they go to seed. You can see the seeds right there on those long stalks. We'll spread those throughout the garden, but boy, they make a nice foil for a backdrop to a garden. They're one of those taller type flowers that we have out here in the garden at Channel 3. Some of our lower type garden flowers, well, your marigolds, they do best from seeds versus transplants. If you've always had problems with them growing from transplants, try them from seed. The larger varieties do very well. Why do I grow them? Well, here's the reason. They really do a good job of repelling a lot of different types of rabbits that we have out here in the desert Southwest. So if you have a garden or something, this is something you want to intermix into the garden. We call it companion planting out here in the desert Southwest, and this is one that works out quite ideally. Another one, sunflowers. Now we talked about that high hollyhock. Well, this is one that will grow high too. This is one of our giant hybrids, and it works out fantastic out in the desert Southwest in the summertime. One right behind it is one that you don't see too often. It's called Pentas. We're going to plant that guy. He's a lower type garden flower, but all these guys can be combined up in your garden to attract a lot of those beneficial type insects. Gazania is another one. Small ground cover, easy to grow. If you got some of those shaded areas, you might want to take a look at some of your caladiums and your coleus and some of your begonias. All those work out real well, especially in those shaded areas. And of course, our old standby, vinca. In fact, vinca right here is one of the best ones to grow out here in the desert Southwest, and it does very well. The problem with vinca, it doesn't like to be planted in the same soil year after year. So you kind of do like what you're doing with your tomatoes, peppers, or eggplants. You're rotating out your crop. Last but not least, I want to show you one that's quite unusual, but it does very well. It's called Lisianthus, and you can see it right there. This is one that does very well out here. Likes a little bit of afternoon shade, more of an upright flower. Comes in your pinks, reds, and your whites, and it will do excellent. Remember, when you're growing these guys, regular fertilization is ideal for these types of plant material. Real highly composted soil and lots of lava sand. Make sure you keep them a little bit more on the damp side than the dry side, especially with this hot summertime heat, and you'll be off and ready for a nice summertime flower garden.